Let's road trip to Blue Ridge, Georgia, where my bestie is co-hosting a plant swap. I'm driving, so you bitches better buckle up. 2 hours later, and we made it. Hi, bestie. He brought some beautiful anthuriums. He also has some listed on Monstera X. Hint, hint. Look at this one. Wow. Then we had to go see the other co-host booth. Her name's Ara. She makes the Arca trellises. She also had the hydroponic pots and all the other fancy pots and plants. But this isn't just a plant show. This is a plant and craft show. And these are now my favorite kind of shows. There were so many cool things. I can't wait to show you. There's crochet and rainbow beaded initials and a lot of really amazing handmade earrings. This beautiful anthurium, that's not a Monstera albo. And can anybody guess what this is? Because I could not. And you probably have one. It's a Syngonium albo, but it's just a sport mutation. It definitely came home with me. I also got sucked into the bromeliads. Look at all these beautiful colors. You can't tell me this isn't gorgeous. Look at the spikes on these babies. This thing looks painted. It's unreal. There was flowering air plants. Look at all those flowers. This is probably my favorite booth. When I walked in, I expected to take a lot of video and ask a lot of questions, but that did not happen. I had my camera on a stand with lights because it was actually pretty dark in there. When I walked in the booth, they started firing off questions about that, which then led to follow-up questions, which then somehow led to questions about me. At one point, I even handed over my earrings, but they were the nicest couple in the world, and I strive to be like them one day. Anyways, I got a little off subject. Question. You know how candles, clocks, vases, and even plants are commonly found as a home decor item? Why aren't these plants on a plank a common home decor item? Would it not look so much better than some random clock? They're so easy. I think we should make this a thing. Let's start gifting them to our non-planty friends for Christmas. I'm so glad Tyler didn't ride with me because he would have made me buy all of these moths and all of these little bottle necklace things. These beaded earrings were really beautiful. I wonder how long it took to make them. The owner of this booth is a genius. She took random mugs, paired them with saucers, and used them as planters instead of buying plastic pots. I think this is such a genius way to upcycle them. Think about how good it is for the environment. This booth is a friend of ours, Coastal Furniture and Flora. Go check them out. They're super crafty. I ended up with this window ornament piece. I'm not sure what it's called, but the colors were calling to me. And this plant decor piece I could see in somebody's entryway of their fancy home. Now this next booth was spilling some tea. I don't know what family drama was being spilled, but when they realized I was recording, they nearly passed out. I ended up deleting the videos and re-recording just to give them some peace of mind. On the real, I just think it was something really personal they didn't want online. They had so many cute items that were insanely cheap. I ended up getting a ton of these earrings from them. Look how cute all these crochet items are. There's animals and mushrooms and... yes, a bunch of cacti. Aren't they cute? Sorry, Crystal, I couldn't help myself. I immediately thought of you when I saw these. Next, we have these little hangers, and I think they're pretty genius because they can hold any size mason jar. Look how cool those are. After the swap, we still had a 2-hour drive to get home, and we were hungry. My dad had been talking about this barbecue place in Blue Ridge for the last year. It's apparently the best barbecue in the nation. He kept saying the name was Smoky Joe's, but we looked it up and we couldn't find it. I ended up asking one of the locals, and it's called Smoky Jim's. Y'all, it was the best barbecue I've ever had. They also had these crazy looking pumpkins everywhere, or at least I think they look crazy, but the kids running around thought I looked crazy for videoing the pumpkins. They all stopped playing to talk about me and watch me like I couldn't hear them from 10 feet away, but seriously, I've never seen a real gray pumpkin before. You guys can't tell me this pumpkin pile isn't amazing. After our delicious meal, we drove the 2 hours home, got in our loungewear, and cuddled with the cats until bed. And that's how I spent my Saturday.